Archangel Michael says God has sent this message to convey an important information to you because you missed your previous message. Open it immediately. God is saying to you today, I will never stop pursuing your heart. My love is not fragile, conditional, or easily shaken by your mistakes. My love is not dependent on your perfection, nor is it threatened by your weaknesses. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to come after you, not because you are more valuable than the others, but because to me, each of my children is infinitely valuable. You are worth the search, worth the journey, worth the climb over mountains and through valleys until I find you again. No distance can diminish my desire to hold you close. No darkness is too deep for my light to break through. No detour you've taken is so far from the path that I cannot guide you home again. You may think you've wandered too far, that you've somehow removed yourself from the reach of my grace, but I tell you the truth, there is no such distance in my kingdom. I am the God who comes close. I am the one who searches until you are found. When you drift, I do not sigh in disappointment and turn away. I do not throw my hands up and say, they've chosen their path, let them go. No, my heart is relentless for you. I notice when you begin to pull away. I see the moment the subtle lies start to settle into your thoughts, convincing you that you are unworthy or forgotten. I feel it when the heaviness begins to weigh you down, when shame tries to convince you that you cannot return. I hear the questions that echo in your mind: does God still love me? Does he still want me? Has he grown tired of forgiving me? And I respond in the same way I have for all eternity: my love never fails, my mercy is new every morning, and I will always come for you. There are seasons when you do not even realize you are drifting. Sometimes it is not a dramatic rebellion but a slow fade, a gradual turning of your gaze away from me toward the distractions, the noise, the demands of life. And still, I notice. I notice when your prayers grow shorter and your worship grows quieter. I notice when your Bible gathers dust on the table. I notice when your heart becomes weary and you begin to doubt my goodness. And I do not stand at a distance, waiting for you to fix yourself. I move toward you. I take steps toward the very place you have wandered. I enter the mess, the confusion, the chaos, not to condemn you, but to lift you up, to remind you who you are, and to lead you back to safety. You may not see me at first. You may think the silence means I am not there. But even when you cannot see or hear me, I am orchestrating moments to catch your attention, a song that stirs something deep within you, a conversation that unexpectedly points you toward hope, a memory of my goodness that rises unbidden in your mind. These are not accidents. These are my footsteps approaching. These are my gentle taps on your heart, saying, I'm still here. I still love you. I'm still coming for you. Do not mistake my patience for absence. The shepherd's pursuit is often quiet, tender, and slow because I know the pace your heart needs. I do not rush you into a place you are not ready to go. I come alongside you, matching your steps, drawing you little by little back into the fold. Sometimes I allow you to feel the emptiness of the path you've chosen so that you will recognize the fullness of my presence when it returns. Not as punishment, but as preparation. For you see, the lost sheep does not always know it is lost until the wilderness becomes too heavy to bear. And when you realize it, when you look around and see how far you've gone, I want you to know that you never have to make the journey back alone. I will come to you. I will carry you on my shoulders. I will bear the weight you cannot carry yourself. I am not a God who demands you crawl back in shame. I am the God who runs to meet you, who celebrates your return, who calls the angels to rejoice because the one who wandered has been found. Every time you return, my arms are wide open. Every time you turn toward me, there is joy in my presence. You may think that after all this time, after all the times you've wandered, I would be tired of forgiving you. But hear me clearly, there is no expiration date on my mercy. My grace is not rationed. My love does not operate on a limited supply. The cross was not a temporary solution, it was an eternal declaration that nothing will separate you from my love. I know the reasons you've wandered. I know the wounds that drove you into hiding. I know the disappointments that made you question my plans. I know the battles in your mind, the times you wanted to trust me but couldn't make sense of what I allowed. I know the prayers you've prayed that seemed unanswered, and I know the ache of waiting that has worn you down. But I also know this, every step you've taken away from me has been seen, and every moment you've felt unseen has been met with my watchful eyes. I am not far from you now. Even in your wandering, I have been with you, protecting you from dangers you didn't know were there, guiding your steps even when you thought you were lost beyond return. I am not afraid of your questions. I am not threatened by your doubts. I am not put off by your weaknesses. I am the God who holds the answers, the God who steadies you when you are uncertain, the God who strengthens you when you feel like giving up. If you would only look up, you would see that I have been here all along. The same love that found you before will find you again. The same voice that called you into my presence before is calling you now. You are not a disappointment to me. You are my beloved. You are the one I chose before the foundation of the world. I am committed to you for eternity. You may think the 99 have my attention and that you are just the one that got away, forgotten in the chaos of the many. But I tell you, my attention is not divided. My love is not stretched thin. I can care for the 99 and still pursue you with the same intensity as if you were the only one in the world. That is the nature of my heart, it is infinite. It holds room for all without diminishing the love given to any. I will never say, you've wandered too many times, I'm done searching. I will never abandon the pursuit of your heart. And when I find you, and I will know that I will lift you up, not with condemnation but with celebration. I will wash you clean of the dust of the journey. I will heal the wounds you sustained along the way. I will restore your joy, your hope, your peace. You will not return to me empty-handed, for every step of your wandering has taught you something you will carry into your destiny. I will redeem the wasted time. I will turn the detours into testimonies. I will use even the seasons of loss to strengthen your faith. So do not run from me anymore. Do not hide in the shadows of shame. Do not let the enemy convince you that I am angry with you. I am not coming to punish you, I am coming to rescue you. I am not chasing you to scold you, I am chasing you to hold you. Let me find you. Let me carry you. Let me bring you back to the place where you belong. I will pursue you in the morning light and in the midnight hour. I will pursue you in the valleys of despair and on the mountain tops of joy. I will pursue you in the noise of the crowd and in the silence of your room. I will pursue you in the depths of your confusion and in the clarity of your revelation. I will never stop, because you are mine, and I will not let the enemy claim what belongs to me. And when the day comes that you finally lift your eyes and see me standing before you, know this: it was never you finding me, but me finding you. I have been the one closing the gap, the one drawing you back, the one making the way home. I have been the shepherd who climbed the hills and braved the storms to bring you back into my arms. And once you are here, I will hold you so tightly that you will know, deep in your soul, that you were never truly alone. I will never stop pursuing your heart. Not yesterday, not today, not tomorrow. My pursuit is eternal, because my love is eternal. And I will not rest until you are safe in my presence again.